My City by James Weldon Johnson, 1871 to 1938. When I come down to sleep death's endless night, the threshold of the unknown dark to cross, what to me then will be the keenest loss? When this bright world blurs on my fading sight, will it be that no more I shall see the trees, or smell the flowers, or hear the singing birds, or watch the flashing streams, or patient herds? No, I am sure it will be none of these. But Manhattan's sights and sounds, her smells, her crowds, her throbbing face, the thrill that comes from being of her a part, her subtle smells, her shining towers, her avenues, her slums. O God, the stark, unutterable pity to be dead and never again behold my city. So, this is a sonnet by James Weldon Johnson. Now, James Weldon Johnson was somebody who fought for civil rights of African Americans. He was part of the Harlem Renaissance. Now, notice he was born in Florida. But he spent a lot of his time in New York City. And as I said, he was an activist, he was a lawyer, he was a diplomat, a teacher. He did many things and fought for civil rights as well. Now this sonnet is it's a tribute to New York City. It's saying that how he loves New York City, that he's saying that when he dies, what is he going to miss? And he begins this sonnet by saying, am I going to miss the birds or the bees or the trees or the flowers? No. He then says, the thing I'm going to miss is the hustle and bustle of New York City, the life, the buildings, the people, the different scenes. And that is what he's going to miss when he dies. And this is his way of paying tribute to New York City. And it's clear that he loves the city. So when I come down to sleep death's endless night, when I die, to sleep death's endless night, a very nice turn of phrase. The threshold of the unknown dark to cross. When I cross the threshold into the unknown, because nobody knows what happens after we die, and the threshold is the doorway. This is the doorway to the unknown. So when I pass the doorway to death, when I cross into the darkness of death, what to me then will be the keenest loss? What thing will I miss most keenly, most intensely? What will I miss most? When this bright world blurs upon my fading sight. So when this shiny world blurs, when you blur you can't see properly, is not clear on my fading sight. So his eyes are closing, he's dying. So what will I miss most when I die? Will it be that no more I shall see the trees? So is it that will I most miss the fact that I won't see the trees again? Or smell the flowers, or hear the singing birds, or watch the flashing streams, or patient herds? So he's asking, is the thing that I'm going to miss the trees, or the smelling the flowers, or listening to the singing of the birds, or watching the flashing streams, watching the rivers, the water flashing, reflecting as it goes down the hillside, or watching patient herds of animals, or maybe even herds of cows, or on a farm, but I think patient herds of animals, watching the animals. And then he says, no, I'm sure it will be none of these. And this is where we have the volta, or the change, because very often poets say, yes, the thing I love most is are the birds and the bees, and I'm sure someone like Thomas Hardy or William Wordsworth would say that the thing that they're going to miss most are the birds, or the flowers, or the streams, or the animals. And we expect him to say yes, 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 but no. But Manhattan sights and sounds. So now he's talking about Manhattan. This is New York City. And he's now referring to the sights and sounds, her smells, her crowds, her throbbing force. So the smells of New York, the crowds of people, her throbbing, woo, 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 like the beating heart, the throbbing strength, the thrill that comes from being of her a part, the thrill that comes, the excitement of being part of that city, part of that throbbing force, part of those crowds, her subtle spells. So he's now saying that New York City casts magic spells on you. I like this as well. Subtle spells. Nice little bit of alliteration. Subtle spells. Her shining towers, her avenues, her slums. So the shining towers of New York City, I guess the Empire State Building, her avenues, her slums. The slums are, in this case, I'm sure he's talking about Harlem, which was the slum for African Americans in that time. Oh God, the stark, unutterable pity to be dead and never again behold my city. So the thing that I will miss, it would be such a pity to be dead. It would be terrible to be dead, because I would never again be able to look at New York City again. I would never be able to behold, to see my city again. So he's saying that for him the worst part of being dead would be never to see be under the spell of New York City. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. My City by James Weldon Johnson.